The year is 2101. The clandestine organization known as Hymn to Nikal has spent the last 30 years stealing cutting-edge technology, kidnapping researchers and engineers, and analyzing all known history. Their aim? To develop a working time travel device and use it to take over the world, installing themselves as the eternally appointed ruling class. We are currently in the office of the head of Hymn to Nikal, Victor Allmount, located in the heart of the aquatic base of the organization. He is joined by 3 of his top timeline correction agents, picked after months of grueling practice and test jaunts into the past and, on one occasion, the future. Iris, why don't you introduce your character for me first?
I am playing Ylva Blom. She, her Eidolon name is A Hazy Shade of Winter. And she's playing the Blight playbook, which means that she can corrupt anything it touches, infecting anything with my essence and causing it to freeze. She's a...
If I recall correctly... Oh, go ahead.
She is a kind of like tall, sort of wide woman, and she is completely covered up in like sweaters and coats. The only part of her that you can actually see is like her eyes and her nose. Occasionally she'll pull down her scarf to speak better, and you can see her mouth, but otherwise, like, it's basically just the face. Everything else is covered up in like a big poofy coat and thick pants and boots and mittens, that sort of stuff.
All right. Luke, why don't you tell us about Abigail Rhodan?
Abigail Rhodan is leaning against the wall, smoking a cigarette, which she's absolutely not supposed to be doing on an underwater base with, limited oxygen, but that's what makes her a bad guy, baby. She is wearing, like a Trinity from the Matrix style, like leather bodysuit with a trench coat just hanging open over it. And she has the Eidolon Abbey Road medley, which is a wild card. So, you want to deal me in?
Sure. Let's say that your options for today, we'll keep them fairly simple, fairly classic. Let's go with the Vanguard, the Infiltrator, or the Alchemist.
Alright, let's go. My Eidolon, You Never Give Me Your Money, is an alchemist that can turn any of your money that it touches into my money.
I'm very excited for that one. Reasons we'll get into shortly. And Mike, you're rounding us out. Why don't you tell us about Rudy Smith?
Rudy Smith, they, them. A pretty unassuming looking person there. Just a standard office wear, white button-up shirt, although they got the sleeves rolled up. They're wearing a tie, although it's a little loose. It's hanging off. Kind of imagine how, Lewis from Left 4 Dead is dressed, and you have the basic vibe going on, with the exception of the fact that they have 3 wristwatches on their right arm. And their Eidolon, Tutti Frutti, is a navigator. Allows them to sense opportunities in the area around them, which sounds like an exclusively positive and useful skill, doesn't it? The problem...
Oh, yeah, no. What possible bad thing could an opportunity bring you?
Yeah, see, that's the thing, is Tutti Frutti takes the form of a cartoon-ass angel-devil above-the-shoulder combo. The angel Sue gives Rudy good advice, but the devil, Daisy, gives, bad advice. And Rudy can't tell the difference.
That's so beautiful.
I don't understand why. We have very different voices.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know who's who. That's not the problem.
Yeah, no, the problem is that they're awesome.
That is true. That is accurate. Also, Abigail got to the deal in, and I'd like to use my starter move, Ready for Anything.
Oh, yes, indeed. So your ready for anything draw is going to be the star, strength, and the moon.
Okay, hold on. I should probably write that down. Star, strength, and moon.
That is a fascinating spread.
Yes, and I think for Ready for Anything, I'm supposed to declare what it is I'm preparing for or planning for. What was the name of our boss again?
Your boss is named Victor Allmount.
Victor Allmount. He runs the company? Like he's the head honcho?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, what I'm planning for, I did some research into any ancestors this guy might have.
Are you sure that's a good idea? We can go through with it, but it might have some unintended consequences.
I mean, yeah.
All right. I think it's safe to say you can probably find at least one ancestor on this mission, just by nature of the fact that you will be going back to the year 1992. And I think Victor Allmount, he's not an especially imposing man. He's a bit short, a bit slender, but he has a certain quality to him that, for a lot of people, makes him easy to follow. He's sitting at his big-ass mahogany desk in front of a window that stretches across the entire back wall of his office, so showing sharks and whatnot floating by in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
The three of you have been selected for this mission because you are three of our most effective agents, according to current projections, at least. Are you prepared for what is in store?
Abby says nothing but blows a smoke ring and then blows a smoke dolphin to hop through the smoke ring.
How the fuck did you do that? What?
She just kind of lazily looks at him and then looks back at whatever random spot on the wall she's been staring at for 15 minutes now.
Rudy looks at their wrist that has 3 wristwatches on. Is like, okay, synchronize. Reaches into a pocket with their left hand, pulls out a pocket watch. Synchronize. All right, good. I'm ready.
Well, shucks, I suppose I'm ready.
Now, Ylva, I think there may be a slight difficulty for you, but as long as you are prepared, I think you three will be able to take care of this, no sweat. We have looked at this mission from every possible angle, and frankly, we believe it should be a simple, smooth introduction to our efforts.
May I know what the difficulty is, or is that on a need-to-know basis?
You will be going to Dallas, Texas in 1992, so I believe your attire may draw a bit of attention. You should have an alibi planned for why you're wearing a scarf in a Texas... was it spring or summer? Let me check my notes. I believe it's spring, but it's Texas, so...
I have a rare blood condition that makes me constantly cold.
Abigail looks down and again looks at her own Matrix-ass cat suit, then at you, and doesn't bother saying anything.
Oh, that's normal for Texas. You can just say you're in the bondage scene.
Uh-huh.
Now, are the three of you familiar with 1990s U.S. history?
Extremely, but go on.
You know we are.
Are we?
I do, but I like to hit the typical motions when going through a briefing. It's always good to be certain you know what you're doing. We will be sending you to replace the man known as Ross Perot with a perfect body double created by contemporary plastic surgery and genetic engineering techniques. Ross Perot was once on track to overturn the American two-party system. If he had succeeded, our projections suggest that the United States of America could have averted total collapse, and having done so would have been able to assert itself as a unipolar superpower moving into the 22nd century. its failure to do so has complicated our own efforts to secure total control of the planet. As such, we are sending you to remove the original Perot at the height of his popularity. The body double will take over and shepherd him to a successful presidential run. And from there, everything should be gravy.
Well, that sounds delightful.
Do you have any questions?
Are we sure this double's going to be capable of getting the job done? I mean, running for president isn't, like, easy.
We have a plan worked out. We've acquired speechwriters, strategists from multiple periods of history. We believe that as long as we are able to get him into position, we should be good.
Well, all right.
Also, I guess if this doesn't work, we can just go back and take out the body double and put in a body triple.
Well, I mean, it kind of costs a lot of money to train him and do the surgery, so, like, ideally that won't come up, but, I suppose it's good to think ahead, think about contingencies, as I mentioned earlier.
I mean, if you run the world, I mean, the money problem solves itself.
We can just go back to before you made the body double to explain what you need to do to make it better.
Oh, that's also true.
She shakes her head in disapproval that her boss doesn't get time travel logic.
I mean, the fact that doubles of us haven't shown up means that this must go completely to plan.
No, I wouldn't worry about that, because we have taken specific precautions to isolate our aquatic base from any kind of, temporal ripples that might complicate this whole matter.
Unless someone goes back to the moment where you implemented the temporal ripple cancellation effects and stops them.
I mean, I suppose that's true, but I can't imagine why anyone would have an incentive to do that. To my knowledge, we're the only ones with time travel, and, you know, we... Look, in case any of you are getting ideas, because I feel like I'm getting a lot of fucking attitude about this already. Rest assured that any changes to the timeline will put you at risk as much as they will put me at risk. I don't think you want to remove the failsafes, and I think if you have any indication that somebody else is doing so, it would be wise to inform the rest of the organization.
Okay, you realize that even if we're the only ones with time travel now, the thing about time travel is that to be protected from it, nobody else can ever have time travel for the rest of time.
Oh, wow. No wonder she's a top agent. She's really good at this.
Okay, but, like, if someone in the rest of time was going to stop us, they'd be showing up about now, right?
Oh, you're really good at this, too. I just do what I'm told.
They could just be sneaky about it. Maybe they're here right now. Maybe it's one of us.
Okay, if one of you is a time cop, you do have to tell me, or else it's entrapment. I do want to make that clear.
That is true. That's very true.
I'm not a time cop. This job just pays really well.
Are there any further objections to the fundamental conceit of our organization and the campaign surrounding it?
I mean, I don't know. Do we get anybody else want a rules lawyer for a bit before we get going?
Now we're already behind schedule, so you should really get to the flashback chamber.
Okay.
All right.
Why didn't we just meet in the flashback chamber?
Because this is my office, and I like having meetings in my office, Abigail.
Okay, we wouldn't
It's
be
about
behind
the aesthetics
schedule
and
if
the
we didn't.
principle of the thing. Come on.
It's all.
Yeah, you can't see sharks in the flashback chamber.
It's a very
Unless
nice
you're setting it
aquarium,
to a-
sir. I like
Thank
the
you.
aquarium a lot.
Why'd you build an aquarium when we're already underwater?
We're doing cool time crime shit. You gotta have fun with it.
I built an aquarium because... Listen, if there's no aquarium, there's no guarantee that we'll see any cool fish at any given time. It could just be blank water out there. The aquarium ensures that the aesthetics are always on point.
Abigail drops her cigarette onto the floor of your office and snuffs it out with her foot before leaving.
Alright, so are the three of you headed to the flashback chamber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it basically takes up a whole room and a large one at that. It is a roughly spherical contraption. Y'all seen Dragon Ball, the hyperbolic time chamber?
Sure.
I mean, we're all familiar with the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah, there's another one in this base. But yes, no. It is sort of a spherical room with lots of gauges and meters and a controller near the center used to set the time that you will be going to. The time and place, I should say, because it is currently set to Dallas, Texas in June 1992.
Now, Maxie, before I was being an asshole in character, now I just need a point of order real quick.
Uh-huh.
I feel like you're describing Goku's capsule ship and not the hyperbolic time chamber.
That's entirely possible. I have not seen Dragon Ball Z. I only read the...
Oh, yeah, you're thinking of the spaceship he uses to train at 100 times gravity.
Right. What does the hyperbolic time chamber look like then?
It's just like a door and you open it up and there's like an infinite white void on the other side.
Yeah.
I see. I mean, it's definitely like white as hell in there. It's on that app.
Okay, so it's a little bit of both.
It's a little bit of both.
All right.
And also a bunch of gauges.
Got it.
Sure.
All right. So I think, do the three of you have any final preparations before you make the journey?
I light up a new cigarette.
Fantastic. Then I think outside the flashback chamber, somebody punches in a few quick passwords, then throws a lever, and in an instant, the world of 2101 disappears around you. For a moment, there is nothing but white, nothing but the void. Even the gauges and seams and tiles around you fade away to nothing. For a second, not even you seem to exist. You are simply thoughts disembodied from anything at all. And then you are standing in suburban Dallas, May 1992, June 1992, I forget exactly when, about on the cusp. Not far from you, there is what was once a telecommunications company office, but now it is Perot Campaign Headquarters.
All right, well, I guess we gotta get the body double in there.
Oh, I'm already here.
Oh.
They sent me ahead of time to, embed me at a local hotel. I've just been chilling. Hi! And he holds his hand out to you. He does look shockingly like Ross Perot.
You even have the voice down. That's very uncanny. I shake his hand.
I've been doing a lot of research, and as far as I can tell, this is an authentic Ross Perot voice.
It sounds exactly like Ross Perot.
Did we prep any kind of, password for the body double to give us to confirm that they're actually the body double and not the real Ross Perot?
I don't know why you'd need that. I don't know where the real Ross Perot wouldn't know anything about all this, would he?
Okay. Boy, no one here knows about any fucking OPSEC. Look, I mean, what if something has already gone wrong and Ross Perot found out about the body double and killed him, and now you're posing as the body double? We just need some basic...
Well, then we get in there and there's no Ross Perot to make the swap with, and we know something's up.
Also, that sounds like a really convoluted way to get back at assassins, given that Ross Perot was a salesman turned politician. I don't think he's some kind of villainous mastermind like our boss.
Abigail just pinches the bridge of her nose. No one understands how time travel works.
That's correct.
Can we just move on with this?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Hey, Rudy.
Yeah.
What if you killed this guy?
I'm listening. What then?
You could take his wallet, and then you'd have all the money and credit cards in his wallet.
Okay, but okay, sidebar. I can do that without killing him.
But you probably shouldn't take his wallet regardless. It's presumably got false identification in there that says he's Ross Perot, which is kind of important to this whole scheme.
That's true. It's true.
I guess we could take Ross Perot's wallet and then he'd just have that identification instead.
So I take Ross Perot's wallet, give it to the body double, and then I get to keep the body double's wallet.
Yeah, that'll seems pretty sound logic to me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll get to that when we get to that.
All right, so in terms of planning, I think it's probably best if I'm not seen alongside Ross Perot, the real one, but we'd probably want to get me in there before you kill him, just to make sure we can make the swap pretty quick. How do you three want to play this?
You know, I never considered that before just now.
I mean, we can probably go in and pose as members of the campaign. Just get him aside somewhere. Take care of him.
I'd like to. Where are we right now relative to his headquarters?
I think you're just like on the street outside. There's like a parking lot.
Okay, we're just casually having this conversation outside in front of God and everybody.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, sure.
I mean, no, it's not like anybody else is just standing outside there. There's maybe like a guy out front having a smoke, but he's just like a campaign staffer.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'd like to examine the building.
All right. That sounds to me like you are investigating.
Yes.
All right. I'll draw 3 cards because you have 3 genius. And that is the world, the devil, and the magician.
Okay. Some fun stuff here. All right. For the world, what complications should I be wary of?
Let's see. What complications should you be wary of for the world? I would say it is, at the end of the day, a converted office building, which means security is going to be relatively light. That said, as a prominent presidential candidate, as well as a wealthy man in his own right, I think Ross Perot will have some degree of Secret Service detail, and he will probably have, some hired security of his own. And you'll also have to consider Ross Perot, for the time, reasonably tech-savvy guy. He worked in telecommunications, he worked in IT. I would say this building almost certainly has, in addition to camera surveillance, some form of key fob or ID card-based locks.
Okay. What poses the biggest threat? What were my other options?
The devil and the magician?
The magician for the biggest threat.
All right, the biggest threat. The 3 of you first manifested your powers while you were doing initial jaunts, just for testing, into the past. There is a non-zero chance that by going into the past, you have introduced some form of entity or phenomenon that could interfere with what you're doing here today. You need to go in aware that ideally, this remains just a normal assassination mission. It's possible that you'll be dealing with something a lot bigger of a threat, and you need to be ready for a fight if that happens.
Okay. And then the devil, and I'm going to specifically turn to Daisy for this. What weaknesses can I exploit?
I mean, it's an office building, right?
Uh-huh.
Those walls are probably just regular concrete. Those windows aren't too reinforced.
Oh.
You could probably just smash your way in with like some heavy machinery or a bomb or something.
Okay. Do we have any of that?
Not on hand, but we could acquire some.
Okay, where at?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Bombs are us.
I would say
Bomb store.
bombs are us. I would say
This is the 90s before they got closed down by Mitt Romney.
You know, he was kind of a hero given some of the other events of the 1990s. So, really, we should be thanking him. But no, I would say you could probably get to a hardware store pretty easily. Heavy machinery might be more difficult, but Dallas is a big city. I'm sure there's a place that sells like construction equipment or rents construction equipment.
Okay.
Or even just a construction site that you could steal something from.
All right. Since we have like future tech, I assume, do I have a way that I can like fake money? Like, do I have like a way I can like impersonate someone
I mean,
or
I
like
think
falsify like renting a piece of heavy machinery?
I think you can just have a bunch of money, honestly.
Okay. All right.
But it is future money, so you're gonna have to explain why the $100 bill is more colorful than everybody remembers, and also why Benjamin Franklin looks different.
Well, I think that's what Mike was asking, whether we'd like prepped like period appropriate.
Yeah,
money.
how prepared for this are we actually?
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna draw a card, and let's find out.
Sure.
Because I think Hymn to Nicole is maybe not the best run organization.
Yeah, sure seems that way.
Let's see. That is the High Priestess. The supernatural acts through you.
Okay.
So I will tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Remind me, which of your little girls is which?
Sue is the angel and Daisy is the devil.
I think as you're looking through your wallet at this extremely early 22nd century money, Sue just pulls out a wallet and she's like, "Don't worry, I have this taken care of."
Oh, well, thanks.
And it's just a bunch of period appropriate 20s.
Oh, sick. Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go get. Okay. Okay. Sorry. This is Mike. I need to stop and think for a second. How exactly I'm gonna handle this? Because you basically given me carte blanche to like just go and buy like a bulldozer and run it into the building.
That's what you want, yeah.
Are we going to end up making the killdozer? That's the real question.
I'm not sure that a wallet full of 20s is going to cover renting a bulldozer.
It's a lot of 20s.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing it.
1990.
We went into the past. Inflation is going backwards.
Yeah.
So
Also very true. In 1992, $20 was basically $1,000.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. I guess the question is, are either of the other members of the party doing anything to stop me from assembling the killdozer?
I did not. It does not occur to me that was your plan, because my plan while you were sitting there fantasizing about just causing a major incident in the middle of the city was to just sidle up next to the staffer smoking and just be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
It's going all right. Hey, I'm almost down to the last of my pack. Mind if I bum one off you?
She winks and pulls out a pack and offers him one.
I think he slips it out and maybe fumbles it a little because the weight caught him off guard. Thanks. I appreciate it. So, are you folks new around here? I don't think I've seen you before working with the campaign.
Yeah, we just got picked up to do some consulting here in Dallas.
The way you say that is like really cool. It's vaguely threatening. I don't know why, but no, that's cool. Are you like ex-military or something?
She just holds up a finger to her lips, like, "Shh, don't tell." Actually, I was wondering if you could give us a hand, because some idiot forgot to give us our key fobs. I was wondering if maybe you could walk us in so we could get set up.
This sounds like a dazzle to me.
It sounds like a dazzle to me, too.
All right, your glam is 2.
Two
That
glam.
is judgment. You drew temperance.
No! This is the ironclad law of Eidolon playtest. If you play like a cool, slick character, you're guaranteed to draw your dissonant on the first draw you ever do.
Always. So I think this guy is like absolutely eating out of your hands at first.
Yeah.
And like he's like, "Oh yeah, no, I'd be happy to help." And then someone flings the door open. Now, I do not know who taught you security, young Mr. Wilson, but I will tell you something. As somebody with a long career of experience in the information technology sector, you absolutely cannot ever allow somebody into a secure facility unless they have the proper methods of authentication. What are those methods, young man? The thing you know, thing you have, thing you are. All right, there's some more. But I'll tell you what, you go inside and hit the books, and I will send out somebody who is qualified to look at this door. I apologize to you, young lady. And he holds out his hand to you, Abigail.
Yeah, she reaches out and takes it.
Now, I'm going to need you to contact your supervisor before you can properly start phone banking here, but I'll tell you what, I do appreciate the enthusiasm for the campaign quite a bit.
I think, as she shakes your hand, she says, "Yeah, I was actually sent out here to test to make sure everyone was on top of their security. So I was about to fail you, but I'm glad you stepped in."
One of them white hats. I tell you what, that is it's a booming industry, so you are lucky to be involved. And I got to admit, I've always found there is a sort of romance to it, which I'm very much envious of. I mean, there is quite a lot to be said about selling computers and phone systems. I've always been quite a fan of salesmanship myself, but boy, if I could do it all again, I think I might have to get into your line of work, young lady.
Maxie, is this Ross Pro, or is this just somebody else with a Dallas accent?
This is absolutely Ross Pro.
Okay, just needed to double check.
He looks exactly like the other guy and sounds nothing like him.
Okay.
The other guy is presumably standing there nearby still.
Yeah.
The other guy is hiding behind a tree.
Then, in that case, has the other staffer already run inside?
Yes, he is
okay.
Currently talking to somebody inside, pointing at the door like, hey, Mr. Pro is like, you need to go guard this place, I guess.
So, wait,
okay.
is Ross Pro, like, outside now?
Yeah, he's shaking hands with me on the street.
Now,
Okay.
here's my question.
Yeah.
Since Luke is a wild card and played the Dissonant, presumably a spirit of luck is supposed to emerge. Is that Ross Perot?
No, I don't think the spirit of luck is Ross Perot. Let me think. What would be the spirit of luck in a time travel based setting?
Ouroboros.
Oh, Ouroboros would be. Yeah. I think Abigail. Ross Perot does not see it because it is curling around your ankle, but you do notice out of the corner of your eye there is a snake. You're not really sure how it's crawling up you, given that it is sort of doing some autofellatio, but it is a full-ass hoop, and it's just sort of slinking around your ankle. You are going to fail. It has been foreseen.
I just sort of like kick it.
How are you living with your other foot?
Yeah. I was gonna shake it off with the foot that it's coiled around.
Yeah, I think eventually you do manage to get it to let go, and it looks very annoyed that it had to, like, loosen its mouth from its tail, but then it chomps it again, and now it's just kind of, like, going in circles next to you.
Yeah.
Is it, like, rolling around like a hula hoop?
I was thinking more flat on the ground,
right.
Just, like, revolving like a merry-go-round.
While Ross Pro is standing in this doorway, I would like to touch the hinge of the door and freeze it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, why don't you tell me what a hazy shade of winter looks like, Iris?
I like the idea of hazy shade of winter sort of looking like I think it's very like the body is almost made out of like fog or mist. I like the idea that it is a like I'm trying to think of a good creature because I have in my head it's like a little like creature made of fog that just has a big old blanket draped over it.
Maybe like an eagle or a falcon.
Okay. Oh yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, let's say like a sort of foggy falcon that just has a blanket draped over it.
All right, fantastic. Then it is. You said you are infecting the hinge of the door?
Yes.
All right. Then I'm going to draw a biz for infect. Your biz is 2.
All right.
That is justice or the tower.
I will take justice.
All right, justice. The situation becomes more fair, and that is a neutral card. The target becomes infected for the duration of the scene. Yeah, I think the hinge, a chill comes over it. You can visibly see a little frost forming. And I think as metal tends to, when exposed to extreme temperatures, it contracts a bit. And between that and like literally freezing up, I think the door is no longer going to close all the way.
I'm helping.
All right, so is there anything else that you lovely ladies need before I return to the needs of my campaign?
I think the appearance of the Ouroboros is kind of thrown Abigail. She had a whole thing, but I was like, oh shit. No.
Wow, you got yourself a little hoop snake there. I wasn't aware they existed this far east. I've always thought of them as more of a southwestern kind of creature.
Yeah, no, I also thought that. Anyway, we need
Well, it was very nice to meet you, Mr. Perot.
Lovely meeting you as well. You two have a wonderful afternoon. And I think he heads inside and lets the door shut behind him. But, of course, it doesn't shut all the way, which means it does not automatically lock.
Ah, okay.
So how? Sorry, not to step away from the door shenanigans.
No,
but,
you're please.
But so how far is my killdozer coming along?
I was gonna say, did like you and the fake Ross Perot just like leave to go to the hardware store?
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is one fat stack of 20s. I'll tell you, you can have all the concrete and what was it you said you needed? Welding torches?
Yeah. Lots of ideally lots of barbed wire. I'm thinking like we want the front of this thing to be really jagged, like really sturdy. Sturdy is important. It's gonna go through solid building, but I want jagged. I want it to fuck up everything it hits.
Oh, well, you're gonna want our latest shipment of genuine Republican Russian steel. You hear what happening down there in the, they used to be the Soviet Union? I don't know if it's fallen yet. That might have been 93, but, you know, there's talk.
Berlin Wall, Google.
Yeah, no, we got a genuine chunk of the Berlin Wall here if you want to strap that.
Yeah, that shit definitely happened in the 80s because fuck, I'm blanking on his name. Fucking Baywatch guy.
Oh, David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, Hasselhoff was involved there. Yeah.
These days.
Yeah.
You know, David Hasselhoff, I saw him at the Whataburger the other day.
Really? What was he doing there?
He's just eating a burger. I suppose that's the main reason people go there.
I guess. Anyway, so, okay, yeah. Right, okay, I'll go ahead and, yeah, should I draw to see how well I build this fucking horrible contraption?
I'll tell you what, I don't think we need to draw to see how well you build it. I think it is a fucking monster regardless. In every sense of the word.
Okay.
But if you want to smash it through the campaign office without asking your compatriots if that's a good idea, then I would say that's probably a POW draw.
I feel like it's going to take me some time to get over there. I mean, all they've done is handshake a guy and fuck the door, so...
Yeah, you... Don't say it like that.
The door's not really my type.
I say that as a woman who described an Ouroboros as doing autofellatio. All right, yeah, no, I'm picturing the killdozer just kind of like, you are observing all normal traffic laws as you drive it down the street.
Yeah, I don't think it could go very fast. It's not built for speed, really.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, you're just lumbering along on this 4-lane highway next to a bunch of sedans and Jeeps and shit.
Yeah.
Driving past like a semi-truck and doing the hand motion to try and get him to blow the horn.
Hey, wait, hold on. Where'd they go?
I don't know. They started mumbling to themselves and then they walked away. I figured they had some sort of plan.
We had the guy. We could have done the swap right there.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess we'll just have to find another opportunity. The door is open now. We can just go through.
Yeah, okay. I pick up the Ouroboros and throw it like a frisbee. Oh, just away.
Well, that thing can go pretty far.
You know what? Yeah, no, it's gone. You don't have to worry about it.
He's got a good arm.
Actually, you can actually... Wait, I don't want to deal with this. Sure, you throw it.
Do you lift weights?
The Ouroboros, it disappears over the horizon. It's gone forever.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It won't come back at a bad moment.
Right.
But yeah, okay, I guess I should do this POW draw.
Yeah, sure. You have 2 POW.
Yep.
The Fool
Uh-huh.
or Death.
Oh, boy. I don't want to take Iris's resonant card. I'll go with the Fool.
All right,
Thank
you become
you.
who you are needed to be in this moment. Okay, how do I play this?
Domestic terrorist, apparently.
So yeah, I think Ylva, Abigail, you are probably about to step through the door when you hear the rumbling of this fucking monstrosity of a machine as it approaches.
Ylva, I think what I like about your approach here was how good it captured the subtlety with which we need to approach any sort of time-based mission.
And I think in the distance you do hear the honk of a semi-truck's horn as the killdozer just sort of very slowly and gracefully takes a left turn off the highway and starts heading directly for the offices in front of you.
Thank you for the compliment, Abigail, though I did have a hard time hearing the end of it due to that strange loud horn off in the distance.
Yeah, that's no problem. Let me repeat what I just said, because what I was complimenting was the subtlety of the approach that you're taking to this mission.
Oh yeah, I try not to stir up too much of a fuss.
Right. It's important that we keep a low profile when we're doing time travel shit.
You're so right.
And the machine crashes through the side of the building
What the fuck?
in a shower of rubble and dust.
Oh my gosh.
Which I think it crushes the guy that young staffer was talking to, and he just kind of like looks at him in horror.
Oh, wait, which was the guy? Oh, was that an established person or a different person that I just killed?
Nobody that matters.
Okay, cool. Well, we're still looking for Perot, so I guess I'm gonna just keep moving.
So to be clear, you're just going all the way through this office building, and hopefully you will eventually hit Ross Perot.
That seems to be the plan at this point.
He was on the ground floor just a moment ago.
I don't think I'm going to make you draw for that. I think you just keep going, just like smashing through desks and computers and like those folding tables that people are sitting at to phone bank. People are scattering, tossing flyers everywhere, and then I think you see.
I just want to apologize to everyone. I did not mean for this to escalate so quickly.
Listen, this is how the game's played, baby.
You see Ross Pro himself standing next to a vending machine, like, oh, I am so ready to have my daily nutty buddies. I tell you what, these are what allows a man to get through a long and Sweet Jesus, what are you doing in here with that thing, young, gentle person?
Gender affirming Ross Perot.
I was gonna say Ross Perot respects non-binary identity.
Damn.
I
don't know if we want to kill this guy now.
I don't know that the canon Ross Perot would. I just felt weird about having him misgender somebody in a comedy campaign. And I also kind of think it's funnier if every historical figure that shows up, no matter how old or what their views were, is just inexplicably like, yeah, no, I get it.
I think Rudy's just like, hey, I mean, you know, when you gotta have a nutty buddy.
Sorry, are you in line to use this vending machine?
I mean, no, but you were here first, so go ahead.
To be clear, you're like poking your head out the window of your truck, right?
Yeah.
Hang on a
dying.
minute, you shouldn't be in here with that. That is an obvious threat to the security of my campaign headquarters. I'm going to need you to pay for the damages you've done, as well as to evacuate the premises post-haste.
You know what they always say about Perot? Cool as a cucumber under pressure.
All right, yeah, sure. Let me get on that, and I'm going to try and run him over.
So I'm going to call that a scrap, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
All right. Unfortunately, Mike, I've drawn the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit.
Oh, fuck. The Hermit is my dissonant.
Yeah, you're too certain that you're right, and you missed something important as a result.
That doesn't sound like an accurate description of the situation at all.
What could I have possibly overlooked? What important detail could I possibly have missed?
What about this plan suggests overconfidence?
I think as you are pushing forward with this modified bulldozer, and you are approaching Ross Perot, about to run him over, like the movie that I don't think has been released yet, Austin Powers, where that guy gets killed with a forklift.
I think it's a steamroller, actually.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Wow, the egg's really on your face after that one, Max. That's embarrassing. You don't remember which vehicles from the Austin Powers bit.
Listen, Luke, if I didn't correct it, Crystal would get so mad.
I am picturing a young, aspiring screenwriter who is phone banking for Ross Perot, seeing this happen, and he's just like, now hold on a second.
That gives me an idea.
He opens up a notebook and just skims down past the last thing he wrote, which is just Shagadelic, question mark?
But as you move forward, I think fake Ross Perot, who's still seated next to you, is like, you know, I just thought of something, and I got a real bad feeling about it. Who's to say that Ross Perot himself, and I think he is cut off as an arrow. And when I say an arrow, I want to be clear. I do not mean the equipment used with a bow to, like, in war or as hunting. I mean a bright green typographic arrow, perfectly two-dimensional. It shoots up into the air and drives through the fake Ross Perot's heart, as well as, I would say, penetrating, but not quite destroying any of your flesh, Rudy. I'm going to say that brings you down to winded.
Oh, that explains why you saw the Ouroboros.
And let's see, Scrap also a negative discards the top from the deck, right?
Yes.
All right, discarding the lovers. And I think you see, standing next to the real Ross Perot, an 8-foot-tall humanoid figure built entirely of beige plastic and tempered glass. And Perot is, of course, doing a cool pose. He has, like, one hand kind of level next to his eyes, almost like he's trying to shade his eyes from the sun as he looks into the distance. I don't know what you think you are doing, young individual, but let me tell you something. You cannot kill a man with a powerful dream. And he is going to have his Eidolon, that'll be the day, rush towards you, drawing its fist back for a punch. Ylva, what are you doing while this is happening?
I think I'm going through the door that I kept open.
I like to imagine the walls next to it have completely fallen. It's just the door frame standing attached to basically nothing.
Well, yeah, but I want to be polite. I think I'm making my way towards real Ross Perot.
I don't think he sees you, honestly. I think he is kind of locked in on attacking Rudy.
Okay, well, I'd like to, because he shook our hands, right?
He did shake your hand, yeah.
I'd like to reveal my master plan.
All right, I think I see where this is going. You have a genius of 2.
I'd like to activate my freeze on Ross Perot.
Yep. All right, so that is the Empress or the Chariot.
Oh, the chariot is my dissonant.
Every
could-
single
What the
one
fuck?
of us drew our dissonant in this first episode.
I could
what is
corrupt
going
fate,
on?
though. I could corrupt fate. You know what? Let's do that. Look, I've got the move. Let's use it.
All right, I'm moving the phantom clock to 2 a.m.
And
And-
just for listeners at home, once per uptime, I can push myself when my dissonant card appears in my spread. Write down the name of the card you play. For the remainder of this uptime, this card is treated as a copy of your dissonant card, and all players must use your dissonant forecast when playing it.
Oh, oh no!
Yeah.
Push
You
it
got
to.
the sun.
Oh,
I think quite literally, as this happens, you feel like Ross Pro pushing back against you. You can feel the chill refusing to set in, and you, through sheer force of will, force his arm to freeze up, ice crystals forming alongside it. And as that happens, you can see a crack form in the plastic of That'll Be the Day. A gout of steam pours through, which is kind of weird because computers generally don't emit steam like that, but you know, it's cool. And while this is happening, in the distance, a partial solar eclipse begins, one which definitely wasn't supposed to happen today. And the whole world begins to get a bit darker and colder.
It's so beautiful that I corrupted the very embodiment of heat with my freeze.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
This game's real good, Luke.
So yeah, I think as That'll Be the Day's fist moves, it like starts to lose momentum, and by the time it hits Rudy, it's just kind of like a gentle little tap.
oh,
Well, oh my goodness, what on earth is happening today? There is some bullshit afoot if I have ever seen it.
I apologize, Mr. Perot, but we do have a thing to accomplish here.
I knew it. Those bastards in the CIA are unwilling to see somebody challenge the two-party domination that is slowly destroying this beautiful country. And I will tell you what, I will not bend to government overreach seeking to dismantle our democracy. What I will do is beat all three of you. You two are together, right? And he points at Abigail.
Well, Abigail would like to reveal her master plan.
Well, I mean, we're not dating,
sure.
but you mean like as coworkers? Yes.
would it help if we tell you that we're actually not from the government?
Why? Now, listen. Why on earth would I ever believe that, given what I am currently seeing?
No.
Hey, you should tell him the truth. He'll definitely believe that, because it's worse than what it's being from the government, right?
That's true. Yeah, hey, Mr. Perot, we're actually, we're future assassins?
I am sorry? Luke, you said Abigail wanted to reveal her master plan?
I sure do, yeah. While all of that was happening, Abigail ran inside and upstairs to find the financial office of the campaign and dig
What's
through...
left of it, yes.
Oh, well, I assume there's multiple floors to the campaign headquarters, and the upper floors are probably not fucked up. To find the bank records of whoever is officially in charge of the campaign's bank account, and she's holding that up now and says, Mr. Pro, that giant sucking sound you're hearing is me taking all of your money.
All right. You have one genius. So
that's so true.
let's see. You drew the Hierophant, which is neutral. You discover something.
Well, it goes from the bottom.
Oh, yes, so it does. So what's on the bottom? Oh, the Chariot, which is also neutral. You exceed your own limits.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
So yeah, I think somewhere in a bank's computer system, a counter starts going down and another starts going up. and up and up. And in fact, you aren't just taking all the money from the campaign, which most of it does belong to Ross Perot himself, I'm fairly sure.
Sure.
You are, like, actively driving him into debt.
Okay.
And as you're doing this, you see a red jagged line form before you. A line that is quite literally the picture of his assets going to 0 and then below. And then suddenly this line lashes out and it wraps around your wrists and binds them together.
Yeah, real quick, I just also want to give a description of my Eidolon. It looks like a naked mall mannequin with like a Beatles bowl cut, and the mouth and eyes right now are just stuffed full of dollar bills.
Oh my god.
I will also say, because of your -1 forward, this is treated as a push, correct?
Oh, that's true. So the Phantom Clock's got a tick for me to even attempt this.
And I think what happens is, as that red line wraps around your wrists, you hear a distant sound, something between a hiss and a scream. It's like, and like a boomerang, the Ouroboros from earlier whirls through the air and bonks you on the back of the head.
Oh, come on.
Which I'm going to say that takes you to Winded.
Damn it.
You motherfucker, you thought you could get rid of me that easily, huh?
What is your deal?
I'm a spirit of time and fortune. I am the timeline that exists and shall always exist. Your efforts shall deform me, but they cannot unseat me, and they are doomed to end in failure.
My hands are bound, but I spit the cigarette in my mouth at its head.
Ow, fuck, that's hot, you idiot! Yeah, you're such a piece of shit.
Hey, so if we can't, like, bend the timeline, like, was this building always going to come down, or...
Well, okay, I may have overstated it somewhat. It's more the broad strokes that are set in stone.
Hey, can we worry about the stupid snake later and deal with this fucking guy?
Can I just punch Ross Perot in the face?
I suppose nothing's stopping you, yeah.
Okay.
That'd just be a scrap.
Yeah. Gonna try and knock him out.
Yeah, that's gonna be the Hierophant, the Hanged Man, or the Emperor. Which the Hanged Man is negative, and the Hierophant and the Emperor are both neutral.
Well, I guess Emperors break something, and what I'd like to do is break Ross Perot's face.
Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty straightforward. So let's see, that's a neutral scrap, so we discard the top card, which is Judgment. Lucky you.
Yay.
Yay!
And then I forget, do you take damage on a neutral scrap as well?
You do, yes.
Like always? Okay. So yeah, that's going to take you down to Winded, and specifically what's going to happen is this. Ylva, while Ross Perot is still kind of reeling from everything happening around him, you are just going to drive your fist directly into his nose. You break it easy. You have his nose start bleeding. He is very visibly shocked that someone would just straight up punch him, especially given the current circumstances. I think he raises a hand to his nose, and at the same time, that'll be the day, raises a hand to where its face would be, but it's just kind of like a CRT monitor. I don't know what makes you three think this kind of behavior is acceptable, but I tell you what.
Let's get him, and I kick him in the nuts.
Ow! What the?
Rudy, get in on this. Let's just jump him.
Hey, I just point of order question.
Yeah.
Was the body double killed when he got hit by that arrow earlier?
I think he's not dead, but like he is bleeding from the chest, and he's not like looking very happy about it. But you're actually about to get lucky, because as Ylva and Abigail are just kind of like kicking the shit out of this old man, I think he says, "Enough of this! Brute strength is not how the world should be run, ladies. The world should be run on thoughtful analysis and reasonable discourse."
Break his teeth
I'm
so he
going
can't
to
talk
take-
anymore.
I'm going to take you to a world where only those things rule.
Can I freeze his mouth shut?
I think before you can freeze his mouth shut, that'll be the day outstretches its hands, and there's a wave of energy, and the world around you kind of gets blockier, and the colors become a lot less, there's a lot less gradations of color. It is essentially becoming sort of a late 80s, early 90s CGI image of the wrecked campaign headquarters in which you stand.
Oh my god.
And in the distance, you can hear a sound reverberating all around you that goes kind of like...
What the fuck?
And that'll be the day kind of opens up on a hinge and then slams down around Ross Perot, giving him kind of a suit of beige armor. Ladies, what'd you say your name was?
Rudy.
Ladies, Rudy,
Ylva?
welcome to cyberspace,
Damn.
where information rules.
He's trapped us in his amazing digital circuits.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
Shut the fuck up.
God damn it.
Max, you post way too much about that cartoon for you to get mad about that.
Listen,
I'm
this
listening
is
on all
unrelated.
Suddenly a strangely sexy rabbit appears.
I will kill you. I will beat the shit out of you in real life.
What is the cyberspace version of the Killdozer look like? What is it turned into?
I think it's still just kind of a killdozer, but like the barbed wire is a 2D texture that like billboards if you walk around it. And it's very low poly, because, you know, it's pretty easy to approximate a bulldozer. It's just kind of like some blocks, right?
Yeah. Although if you look under it, it's actually like an NPC walking around. It's not actually driving.
Yeah, no, it's the body double. He's wearing it as a hat.
Anyway, I'd like to try running Ross Perot over again.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to make you draw for this. I think what happens is you push the killdozer forward, and it just kind of clips into him, and then the two of you start rattling around like it's Gary's mod.
Curses.
You fools know nothing about the digital world. Watch and be astounded. And I think he's just going to start... He's going to, like, raise a hand, and he's going to fire what would be a beam, but it's kind of ones and zeros. It's kind of like getting a shower pointed at you.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Not water.
It's not water, it's data.
Hold on. I think I've seen how to deal with this kind of thing before. Does anybody have a frisbee?
I like...
Point to the Ouroboros.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Oh, now I'm worthy of respect and attention. I see how it is.
Maybe attention.
Yeah, I guess I'll hop out of the killdozer since I guess it's not going to do anything for me right now. I'm going to grab the Ouroboros and then just try and like huck it at Ross Perot's head.
This would be a snipe, right?
I would say,
Probably.
Because I know that the definition of snipe and scrap was changed a bit.
Is
So
Rudy
Scrappy-
close enough to suffer physical consequences from this?
well, and more than that, is it that... are you just winging it at his head, or are you, like, aiming at a precision target? Like, is it important that it hits his head specifically?
I'm gonna say yes. I want to hit him in the head.
Okay, then I would call it a snipe.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I think his head is unarmored compared to the rest of his body. So yeah, let's see. You were drawing Ellie. That is 2.
Mm-hmm.
That is the tower or death.
It's fine. You can take death. I won't be mad.
I'm gonna take the tower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think we need to track XP because that's, it's not going to be that long a campaign.
Right.
So I think what happens is you huck the Ouroboros at his head, and he adjusts the aim of his beam to just fire ones and zeros at it. And it is a much smaller target. And I think it's quite soft, the Ouroboros, actually. So I think the ones and zeros do kind of shred it into nothing. He's like, this is such fucking bullshit. I don't know how hissing works. And then it is just kind of vaporized. And then Ross Pro turns his attention to you, Rudy, and rushes forward. And I think the weakness of yours that was exposed is a very good question. I think he saw as your shoulders were engaged, your little shoulder angel and shoulder devil. And I think he's going to take aim at Daisy and just kind of like grab her off you.
Oh no!
All right, you stay out of this, or the little office assistant gets it. Hey, Rudy, do it. It's okay if I die.
Hold on.
Just kill the shit.
Hold on. But Mr.
Yeah?
Perot, like, that is a font of endlessly good advice you've trying to take from me. Like, I perish the thought of what, someone like you could do with that sort of power.
Now hold on a second. Is that true? Oh yeah, no, I give them good ideas all the time. I mean, I already gave them this great idea to break through here with a bulldozer, and I gave her that idea to steal all your shit. And now she's rich, and you're just some fucking schmo. Like, I got nothing but good ideas, Mr. Perot.
I have an idea, Maxie.
Uh-huh.
So Ross Pro is currently infected by me, and I have the move,
I think his arm is still frozen.
and I have the move contact tracing, which, in addition to knowing exactly where he is at the moment, not really relevant right now. He's right in front of me. But if a sentient being is currently infected, I can communicate with them telepathically as long as my Eidolon isn't severed. Now, Ross Pro doesn't know I can do that.
That's
Can I do a telepathic impersonation of Ross Perot to make him think that what I'm telling him is his own brain giving him ideas?
Yes, you absolutely can, but I want you to try and do the voice.
I was gonna say, I don't know, can you? Let's find out.
If you do a good job imitating me, I will give you +1 on this glam draw.
Can you give me another taste of what Ross Perot sounds like real quick?
So usually what I do is I start with what is roughly an impression of David Lynch in Twin Peaks, and then I add a bit more like vaguely Texas Southern twang into it to give it a little bit of extra spice.
All right.
I feel like Ross Perot is also a real fast talker. He likes to talk fast. He likes to talk long.
All right, well, now, hold on
I
now.
haven't really been doing that.
You haven't really.
Well, hold on now. I think this little devil has a point. We did just say that... Sorry.
It's okay.
I did just say that we don't want to run a world based on physical violence. Now, wouldn't bringing in opposing perspectives, people who could give me strange ideas I never thought of before, make me for a better president and give me a better campaign. Perhaps we need to embrace the people who fight against us the most.
All right, I'm going to draw glam. That is the Wheel of Fortune. Which I
thought Iris was getting +1 on this.
You know what? I'll be nice, yeah.
I did a good job.
The Wheel of Fortune or the Empress?
I'll do the Empress.
All right, you create something. So I think what is going to happen... let me see exactly how Dazzle works so I can... Okay. Yeah. A neutral or negative card could still mean that you convince someone, but it will influence exactly what that means. So yeah, I think Ross Pro is going to, think about this for a second, and he's going to look over at Sue as well, and he's like, yeah, something like that could work. The sheer volume of data would allow me to view any given issue with a more informed and developed perspective than any president up to this point. It would be the site of a new Greek forum. It would rival the salons of the 18th and 19th centuries. Things could develop there in a way that they have never developed before, all under my watchful and informed eye. Now, the three of you are... Hang on, is there a fourth of you? I can't really... It looks like there might be, but he's kind of hunkered down in the bulldozer. Ain't no difference. The three of you, why are you trying to kill me to begin with, if you're from the future?
How successful have I been, real quick, at gnawing through the arrow wrapped around my wrists?
I think it's safe to say that you've managed to get through.
Great, okay.
Well, Mr. Perot, you kind of fail really bad at getting elected, and because of that, we continue to be locked in a two-party system. And that leads to the eventual downfall of the United States of America. So we wanted to replace you with someone more competent.
Yeah, and that's why we brought a better Ross Pro from the... Oh, God. I rushed into the bulldozer to try and resuscitate this dying person with a sucking chest wound we've been ignoring.
No, it's okay that the chest wound's a lot more shallow now. I mean, it's kind of just a texture on my chest. I think it's fine now. I don't really know how that works, if I'm being honest.
There's a lot of blood in here.
Yeah, it's, I think that this reality just can't do, particle effects or liquids too good yet. We probably should still bandage it, but, my condition's stable for now, I think.
Okay, cool, never mind. I sit down next to him and just light up another cigarette.
Hey, Sue, what do you think?
Okay, sidebar? Can we step away for just a second? Look, Rudy.
Yeah.
Kind of the whole thing with Mr. Pro is that he became increasingly convinced of his own capability of doing this sort of thing, and stuck his foot in his mouth a lot, made some pretty elementary strategic missteps. So I think he's already kind of losing interest now that he is not getting sweet-talked. I think maybe while he's arguing with Ylva there, you could just go up behind him and stab him.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
You brought a knife, right? I told you to bring a knife.
I mean, I've got this screwdriver from the hardware store.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah. Now listen, young lady, I understand what you are proposing, but what you must understand in turn is I am not willing to compromise on my beliefs or my goals. If you came here because you think that I am quote-unquote an incompetent candidate, then I frankly think any attempt at some kind of working... Oh my God! And I think the screwdriver... what do you aim for? The back? The neck?
Well, what would his most vulnerable spot be? I don't really know what his armor looks like.
I mean, the neck does contain the jugular.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'd probably go for the neck.
I think that is sufficient to... He's not, dead right away, but it's not a good situation for him, having, I think, his vocal cords and his, his trachea, his jugular. You're just kind of really getting in there with that screwdriver. And I think it's not long after that he just kind of, falls away, and like he's still standing, kept upright by his own armor, but slowly the world around you starts to become higher res again, and you see fake Ross Pro like visibly panicking, like, oh god, we gotta get me to the hospital right quick.
Oh, wait. Oh, right. Shit. Do we have a car that can do more than, like, 15 miles an hour?
Well, I think Mr. Perot has a car outside that we could take.
Great. I think that might be mine now. Let's go!
Remember to take his keys.
I've got his wallet, so we can make the swap.
Great.
Are you doing anything to like destroy Ross Perot's body before you leave? Because that seems like it might be a
I
good
can
idea.
freeze and shatter it.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. You fucking T-1000 this guy.
I'm very helpful.
If someone looks very closely at the ice, they might see that it has Ross Perot's face shattered into several dozen pieces. But even with the solar eclipse from earlier, this is a Texas spring. That ice isn't going to stick around too long.
Oh, wait, hold on. If we're gonna need some, like, terrorists that died in the attack, quote unquote, do we...
There's a bunch of bodies here. Like, I ran over so many people.
Yeah. Let's just...
We could just put one of them in the killdozer.
Yeah,
let's
fine.
break some of their faces, too, so they can't be easily recognized. Get
Sure.
their teeth, especially. Don't want the dental
Right.
records.
Got it.
Anyway, so we head to the hospital. Just real quick, can I examine like patient lists or anything? See if anybody say like anybody
Yes,
from the Allmount family is in here.
Yeah, I think Rebecca Allmount was actually just born and is currently in the maternity ward with her mother and father.
Oh, you had to go with just born. Oh. Ah, man.
How badly do you want this?
Pretty badly, but I don't want to upset the listeners. Like, do we really want to put a content warning for baby murder on here?
Trying to figure out if this is truly
say,
the worst thing we've done on the podcast.
Now, I will say, you don't have to kill the baby. You could steal the baby.
Yeah, we just give the baby to someone else. Grows up different.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna go into the maternity ward and shuffle some babies around.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We're just gonna cup game this shit.
Yeah, this is the mobile game ad where we choose whether we want to make evil baby or good baby.
Which, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't have guessed good baby. All right, let me just make a quick note of that. Yeah, no, I think you're able to shuffle the babies. Kind of no sweat.
Yeah, should I play one of my ready for anything cards that I had for this?
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead.
All right.
Which one you want? The star, the strength, or the moon?
Oh, if I play the moon, that means some bullshit will happen, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, the moon.
Cut back to me and Ylva in, like, the waiting room, wherever we're waiting on Fake Pro, like, well, the bulldozer thing sort of, made everything a little more difficult than it really needed to be. But at the very least, everything worked out in the end, and we haven't had any strange complications.
And then cut to, like, the floor of the maternity ward where you see the Ouroboros just circling around, sliding across the tile floor. 102... Wait, I did the math wrong. Give me a second. It was 100. It was actually 109 years later. As the three of you return to the flashback chamber and step outside back into the aquatic base of Him to Nicole, you are greeted still by Victor Allmount, actually, but now he has his sister with him. I think sister actually might be a misnomer. It's more like alternate timeline quasi-doubles that both exist because of the fucked up situation around the temporal shielding of the aquatic base. We don't really got to get too deep into the details.
Sure.
And I think both of them are fixing you with a pretty icy glare.
All right, so all good? We rule in the world?
Technically speaking, what happened is not your fault. But we do both feel that you could have, handled things a bit more smoothly, and perhaps that would have prevented this. And Fiona Allmount holds up a newspaper article from the year 2003, which says, United States invades Iran. This has been episode 1 of Eidolon Flashback. If you'd like to support the show, you can tell your friends about us or subscribe to us on patreon.com/eidolonplaytest. Patrons get access to bonus episodes, the official Eidolon and Threadspinner rulebooks, the original soundtrack to every show we put out, and more. Thank you to our $5 and up donors: Inalienable Right, Saffron Sinclair, Fletcher Gaddy, We Shall All Be Healed, Viking Soren, Tin Man Axe, Great Big James, Emma Valentine, Underlying Ocean, Nebulous Harmony, Cellist Galactica, Evan Saft, Black Album 22, Alexander Moore, Hazel, Richard Wood, Monica Württemberger, Fair Majesty Empress Quintillion Galaxian, Olive, Kenning, Megan Anderson, Timothy Miller, The Cat Fangs, Starlit Rabbit, and Tony Androsky. Eidolon Flashback will be back in 2 weeks. That's September 29th for subscribers and October 6th for everyone else. See you then!